This is a Genshin Impact movie-style video, brought to you by Rejoice Box. A song has been created by Desire of the Wise for this movie entitled Damsel of Devastation, which you can find everywhere, including the link in the description below. Thank you for your ever-growing support. We love you and hope you enjoy.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
You're going to marry someone randomly from the audience.
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Uh-huh.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
Dang, dude. That's so freaking huge. It could probably ram Osal again.
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
Because she's been buying up the supply? Dang, Ningguang, way to screw up the economy.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Or a huge disopportunity, I don't know about that.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Yeah. Don't look at me, I ain't supplying the Mora. You crazy.
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
Ah, good. So I don't have to help.
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding.
Ah, they must be very outstanding. Just so magnificent. You would pick the best materials.
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
I don't know about the sigils thing. Maybe Rada Fatui Harbinger thing. Everybody's shaking their head no.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other two.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
So basically you're just making a giant engine.
Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find, and in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Oh wow, the opportunity to ask her a question. Oh no. Have I been asking her all these questions like I wasn't allowed to?
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
Somebody's gonna ask for her measurements, aren't they? Personally, I would just ask her out on a date. It's like, hey, you wanna go have a candlelight somber dinner underneath whatchamacallit tree that's pretty freaking huge, but not so huge that it looks so foreboding?
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyuet Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Well, that might be true, but she's kind of using the market to her benefit while also undermining it.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
Ah, well, you do your business. Remember to flush.
No. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Yes, no! What? Oh yeah, just walk up to Ningguang.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all? Now that's a question. That's a question. I don't know how. Is it really true? No, wait. I can't even form this. I can't form this into a question. I can't form this outside of a question. How would I say that?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find more about my sister. That's the first thing I think of. Would she know? Why would she not tell us initially? This has nothing to do with the economy. Like, if she's keeping information about my sister from me, I don't like that. That would be bad. That would be awful. Ningguang, how could you? Why would I think that?
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business.
I would much more prefer to ask you out on a date, but okay.
Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
We're not short of more now, Paimon. I have 4.5 million.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance.
Oh. Okay.
The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there.
Yeah, sure. I know exactly what you said a while ago. I've already forgot. Sunset for Millionite. Something cores and, Adepti sigils. Yeah.
I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary.
Which one?
Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
I mean, I guess. But I still feel uncomfortable if you've been keeping information about my sister from me.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we better get going.
I don't know where to go.
First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look, it seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Is it fishy? People settle around like that all the time.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up.
What?
As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
Excuse me? Scar?
No, I don't need it.
I need it. Let's get down to brass tacks. I'm gonna show you just how brass I can tax.
Don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think you're gonna die, dude. Oh, you brave? Oh, you're gonna be cowards. Shong the coward. Probably gonna be Shong the minced meat. Interlude chapter?
What? They said they had some useful information.
Yeah, let's go torture them.
Just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Yeah, let's waterboard them while we're at it. Make them listen to Hello Kitty all the time, over and over until their mind goes blank. And the only thing they can say is, well, whatever Hello Kitty says. I never actually watched.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Hello. Mind if I drop in? Hiya!
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
She wasn't running. She was just walking. I mean, I guess.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys.
You say.
You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
I don't think you understand how transactions work.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
Whoa.
So what? She's loaded.
I don't care.
How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
Gambling debt? Oh, okay. Here's what you do. I know exactly how to get rid of gambling debts. You don't gamble, stupid.
I've already told you. I don't need your information.
Oh, yeah, she gonna kill you, dude.
If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Your name's gonna be Scar for a new reason.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you.
What are you gonna do, dude? There's a Millilith right there. If you start attacking her, he's just gonna come stab you with his spear. I don't understand your. I mean, you dumb.
It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
Yeah. You thought exactly what I did, Paimon. Nice going.
I won't.
No more excuses! Okay. I know you have money. I saw you.
I'm about to see you get pierced.
Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Then Shinue kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again.
Well, that's just testing the palate.
How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
The loss would be your head.
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor.
Master?
But here we are. Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Oh, okay. Well, fate is so unkind.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
I love henchmen when they say, "Boss, something's not right. What should I do?" How about you think for yourself?
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
They're trying to intimidate people into doing business. Ugh. They're about to commit tax evasion.
Oh, you again.
Oh, dang, it is a big voice, dude.
The Millilith. What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this?
Yes.
You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
I didn't say I'm gonna hurt you. You didn't hear that, okay?
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
The Millilith takes away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with white hair. Is she young, though? Are you all right? Don't worry, everything's okay now. I'm not saying that. You okay?
Shenhe.
Is that a new food thing?
Shenhe?
Is that like a Shin? Huh?
My name.
Oh, I don't know your name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Yeah, you didn't say my name. Thanks. I'm Demo. How are you?
I've heard about you two before.
Good.
Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
You're welcome. I just love seeing guys cower in fear.
I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Hey, I understand exactly where you're coming from, But with a Millilith standing there, that's probably not a good idea. I did that before with a guy named Child. I mean, everybody hated him, but still. I'm off the floor with him.
You can't do that. That's way too violent.
No, Paimon, she can. It's just that there will be repercussions, and I would support her.
This is Lila Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
As someone who doesn't care about laws, you do you, ma'am.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the law, Shenhe?
No, apparently not.
Well, technically I haven't either, so we're ignorant of the law, buddies. But we're not gonna break any, right? I mean, there is a theory that everybody commits like 4 felonies a day, but oh well.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That was my stomach. My stomach made that exact same noise before I recorded this video. I'm hungry. I don't have anything to eat in the house. I haven't went to the grocery store yet.
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
You haven't eaten enough?
She's so honest.
Would you like me to cook for you, ma'am? I know a young girl who it might be my daughter. My unofficial daughter. She cooks great. She might put some slime in your food, but hey, she cooks great.
Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
Well, honestly, I'm not inclined to believe hooligans.
Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Those are all medicinal herbs. Yeah. I mean, something sprinkled with, like, turmeric? Or cayenne pepper? Slightly less, but still. Oh, you pop some cinnamon on anything? I pop some cinnamon on some baked chicken, my bra. I don't have a bra. Do you? I don't know.
Medicinal herbs?
Yeah. You know what medicinal means? Or is the herbs the word you don't know how to feel about?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Yeah, let's just feed her flour and not the good stuff.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus?
I think
Seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything.
I mean...
Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
I am too. Let's just talk to this guy.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
I don't have a prescription. Should I see a doctor first? I've never seen a doctor in this place. I also don't have insurance.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
Half a pound?
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
That's half a pound?
She's really eating them.
I've seen people eat weirder stuff, Paimon. I've seen people eat the bark off a tree. Magnolia tree, specifically. To everyone's astonishment, she polishes off the medicinal herbs.
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How did they taste?
Rather awful.
Well, I gotta admit that they are medicinal herbs, but if they taste awful, you don't eat too much just in case you know they have a negative... Well, you've eaten them already. Your body's adjusted. Never mind.
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
Like coffee. Have you tried coffee? It's like medicinal herbs, but a drink.
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food?
Because they ain't got that bitter taste.
If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table full of food and eat it all in one go.
If you could, I mean, you do have a second stomach that's probably a black hole.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
Oh, I get it. I've had that experience once. I was on vacation in another state across the United States, and I was very worried if I was going to taste some awesome food, and then when I left, it was going to be like, no. I mean, the best burger I've ever had is like 5 hours away from me. That's a long time for food.
The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
I know exactly what you mean.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Maybe the money thing, but I'm poor. How are you?
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Well, I was gonna get some information from those guys and accidentally flubbed it up, and they were taken away, so, you said you didn't need any information? Do you have any information that would benefit us? Or if you care to mention, I can pay, I guess?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot! We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition! And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
No, it's fine. We met a cute lady.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Oh.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win!
Ah, yeah, any question. I've asked her tons of questions. Even when I went up to her, I asked a question then.
Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest.
Oh, okay.
However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance.
Yes.
Don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Oh, yeah.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Ah, sure then. Let's join forces.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
It's gonna be really dull.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective.
That's all that matters.
We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us.
Huh?
Then, we alone shall become the victors.
That doesn't make it... No. No.
Vito! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
These people have families, Shenhe.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Who told you that? It's only one-upmanship if you have the merit to follow the rules. That is not the rules.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay?
Because blood on the Jade Chamber is not gonna be good.
Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Wonder
Let's
Course.
start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plastrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there.
Baju!
So, it's you.
Ah, who you? Baju. Sorry, I thought your name was Bolai at one time.
Baju? What are you doing out here?
It's his store!
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running
What?
low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Wound dressing, is that for the Jade Chamber, or is somebody gotten seriously injured?
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
Did she trip and fall? I've done that a lot.
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Ah, well, Good on you, Mr. Businessman.
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
She better protect my unofficial daughter.
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called sunset vermilionite?
Yeah, sunset vermilionite should be like a yellow color, especially since vermilion is red.
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, sunset vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
Wait, no, it's green.
As far as the records show, virtually all sunset vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
Yeah. Also, you too,
You're
Snaky.
quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I have a request. I would like the snake to blink. I know snakes don't usually blink, but it's a lot more comforting to know it's alive. Feiyun Commerce Guild. I'm Iron Mary. What's up here, Chang?
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh, haven't seen you in a while.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
Oh.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Master?
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here.
Yeah, how you been hanging?
We want to ask you for some information.
Yeah, drowned any people lately?
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
Okay.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Man, this guy is like, I gotta be honest, he gives me the vibe of a doge or doggy. Doggy! But he's such leader.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
Okay.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
I don't really know.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of sunset vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
I might have.
As well? Do you mean...
Oh, no.
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some sunset vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
So it's just one piece.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
We'll buy.
500 million?!
Oh, that's not that expensive. I don't think I can afford it, though.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I gathered that.
But without any sunset vermilionite...
But there's gotta be some left in the wild.
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
I think I have, but it's not ringing a bell.
Who?
Never heard of them.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Whoa! Okay, you're talking about an Adepti, okay.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time.
Oh no. So technically, we go to Mountain Shaper.
Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
The Lisha area. That's behind us, right?
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
Oh, it's fine, Paimon. He dead.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
Yeah, maybe true, but we could just ask Shao. He's like a human-style Adeptus thing.
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Yeah, well, you also wanted to murder everybody else in the competition, so on that.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that?
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought as much.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine.
Who's that?
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
As long as you're careful about those inquiries.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
Don't get jumped now. Just drown them, okay? Drown them. You drown them, okay? Yeah, Lisha is technically right here. I was right. I remembered a name and a location. That rarely happens. Yep, this looks like the place.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
I see a lot. You just gotta open your mind to the possibility. Did it just get cold in here? Is that rain? Is that rain?
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Dang.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around.
Yeah.
Hey,
Get out of the rain.
Is that a new Sealy over there?
A new Sealy? Okay. Well, I guess we'll do whatever this Sealy wants. Give it some Mora, have its babies. I don't think that's possible, but whoa!
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared. Should we go over and take a look?
Not yet. I just gotta wash myself off with this waterfall. Let's do this! Yeah! I like to the Pet Adventure Team, go!
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
Oh, you know Narnia.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
Don't look down, please.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
It should be red, right? Not green?
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds.
Oh yeah, it fell to its death. It will be sorely missed.
And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shenhe?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
Oh, okay. I understand exactly what that means. I actually do. Basically, it's a partition to where the points where, basically they're fragmented, which is a partition. So what partitioning means is fragmentation. And basically, you also partition when you defragment, which is what's on a computer. Defragmentation is also known as a partition.
If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
So forceful.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place.
Like I care.
I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Nah, fam, let's just go on Leroy Jenkins. She's a spear user, right? Yes. Whoa, that's a dang fine spear. I love it, yeah. Dang. Dang, you got a hole in your hip? That is kind of sexy, if I gotta admit. Also, am I walking on the clouds? I'm walking on the clouds. Hello, 82. Oh no. I guess I'm gonna. Oh, 2000. Haha, you cannot withstand the bell. Gonna go across your face. Don't you run away from me. I know. Okay, you dead. That's all I ever wanted. Jeez, I hope I don't fall. Ah, crap, what? Should that not be activated? Hello, did I not get this? Hello, I guess I'll have to come back for you. Ah, crap. All the way up there. You must first activate the ancient array core. Hello. One more to go. Wait, is this it? This can't be it, right? No, you put his chest over here? Thank you. Okay, so...
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Okay, but first, I'd like Chi-Chi to introduce her magic. Hello? Oh. Wrong button. Wait a minute! I can use her E-skill twice in a row? That's what that means? Man, her basic attack is so good. What'd you say? Oh, thank...
Cryo incarnate! My will embodied! My will embodied! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Oh! Okay.
Fortune preserver.
Yeah, go! Boom, 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 boom. Go! Yeah, Noelle, go! Yeah! Whoa! Uh-oh.
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
Oh! Very close indeed.
Okay.
I think I made a mistake doing all that queuing.
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
Owie. Come on. Dang it. I don't have Play-Doh. Ah, yes. Go, 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 go!
Life goes up.
Wind blade!
Unleash! Obey!
Oh, crap. I didn't expect that. All right, Noelle. Oh, come on. What? Has this been here the whole time, or? Oh, you got to be better than that. Come on. Come on. Just get out of my way, please.
Roba, get them! Steady as stone. Orders given. Orders received.
Wind blade!
Manifest!
Hurry up. Uh-huh. Yeah. Go ahead and activate. Whoa, what? How did...
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
You can fly.
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
You'd be alone.
That Sealy's on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
What? Where do you see it? I don't see it. Mushrooms? Well, those are some big mushy mushies.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall.
I'ma touch it.
Look.
You shouldn't touch things, but I'ma touch it. Touch it. Oh, I'ma touch this one too. I'ma touch. Oh, I can't touch that wall? So sad. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Touch it. I'ma touch it. I touch. Hello? I don't see the overlay, so I don't know what the map would be like. Oh, come on. Oh, okay.
My will embodied in your dreams. Leave it all
Oh,
to me.
yeah. My will embodied in your dreams. Oh, that's a saying. I didn't know you were like that, but your body will be I was about to say something. I don't even know what I was trying to phrase. Anyway, here's my innuendo for the day. Your will embody in my dreams forevermore. Ow? Oh, am I getting attacked? Come on, Goba. You got on top of the thing. Oh, freaking crap. Thank you for being on fire. Thank you, Goba. I'm sorry I doubted you. This is like one-sided. You have a lot of HP, but this is completely one-sided.
Take your true form.
Oh, I see you are water for some reason. After you've been frozen. Ah, Goba. It's gonna happen again, yep. Uh-huh. Oh.
Transfiguration. Oh. In your dreams.
Man, I need Beto. There's no indicator on the ground. What do you mean? Ow.
You'll regret that.
Die. Go. Go well, we're protect us. Go. Ow. Hello? It wouldn't move. Ah, it's already been 15 minutes and I still gotta find the Wonder Cores. Where are the Wonder Cores? I don't know what those even are.
Look,
The
over
Adepti
there.
thing. Whoa.
Is that the sunset vermilionite?
It's green. Vermilion doesn't mean red. Doesn't mean green. It means red. But it's sunset, so it should be yellow. Oh no, what the heck? Hello, these are scrolls. Yes! That was dumb. That was such a long way. And that's all you give me? Well, fine. Play that way.
Is this it? Is this the sunset vermilionite? It's so huge.
So is the Jade Chamber. It needs to be big to get the whole Jade Chamber airborne.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
I don't know how this works, Paimon. I don't even know why you float.
Plaustrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Oh no, is your master, let me guess. Is your master that old lady who gave us the teapot thing?
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Well, I wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something.
That Xiangling actually calls that same lady I talked about master?
If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too!
How the heck do you think we're gonna get it out? You overestimate how strong I am.
But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
I somehow doubt that.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Yeah?
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
Paimon meant you, Shenhe. Don't ruin your voluptuous body. Hello?
My safety.
Yes. I know a lot of people say, oh, nobody ever cared about me like that. Well, I do, so deal with it. You're precious. So act like it.
That's right. Paimon and sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Yeah, lift with your back, not with your knee. No, don't take that advice.
Is it now? Well then, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
She lifts the Plostrite!
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself. Huh. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Okay. I guess that's good. Wait a minute, was this here? This wasn't here, this is new. Was this here? I don't think this was here. Now I'm confused. I don't know if this was here or not. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
Wow, that's the first time I've heard somebody say, oh my god. Wait, no it's not.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
I honestly am not sure anymore, honestly, after they keep mentioning that.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
I don't think she's an Adepti.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete.
Okay.
I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhe, and Ningguang's little helper.
Yeah, secretary lady, weren't there other two of you?
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder.
I am not behind it.
The rarest talent turns in the rarest Plostrite specimen.
I'm in front of it, mind you.
But I have to correct you on one point. It's not
What?
helper, it's secretary.
Yeah, blame her. I didn't say helper, I said secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of Plostrite we have received so far.
There's a bigger piece, isn't there?
If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Okay.
Shenhe, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Yeah, they were asking you to give them money.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it?
No, she just doesn't care, as she shouldn't be. When it comes to praise, if you're worried about praise, you're also going to be very worried about disapproval. And actually, it might be better to just say nah and be humble, you know? Be humble!
Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
And that's what makes you Paimon. Paimon? You go ahead and tell them just how high and mighty you are. Not sure if that's a good quality, but oh well.
I've had similar compliments before.
Yes, and if you accept them, good. Just be humble.
They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Well, you kind of are a murderous psychopath, so...
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
I mean, and not really. I mean, Ganyu's an Adepti, right?
But I am not...
Oh, I was right.
Shenhe?
You're not an Adeptus, are you?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, you are more weak than I thought, so hey, my arms are open if you need a hug.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
Yeah.
No need.
What?
I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Okay.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own.
Is it though? I mean, she could probably handle herself quite easily.
When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're
Not always.
tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right?
Not always.
Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Paimon is not always right, and she's not right here. But I'm gonna say it, guest accommodations are far more comfortable than the wilderness. But they're also filled with people, so I understand exactly you going away into the wilderness to meditate. I sometimes do that myself. So, can I come with you?
Okay. If you insist.
Hey!
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
I have a hotel? Dang, I didn't know I was just a great business guy. I mean, where all the money coming from? Or going to? It's not coming into my pocket. A hotel? Did I rent a hotel? Or what? Wait a minute, I don't need to climb. You call this a hotel? This a rinky-dink shack, dude.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left.
Paimon, go away. I mean, Paimon can take a room. Me and Shenhe can take one.
Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts.
I'm a question this. This building right here isn't the hotel room, is it? Okay? Is it this building over here?
So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did. One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left.
Well, Paimon, you get the one that gets clean.
Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
Don't talk about food. Don't talk about food. Don't talk about food. I'm hungry.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
She doesn't eat chicken. She eats medicinal herbs. You already know this.
All right. I will head to my room for now.
Okay.
If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Wait, is this the room? That was the room? That was the room!
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
Uh-oh.
Let's go and say hi.
Do I have to? Can I just ignore? Is Cloud Retainer the master? I wonder if she has stories about Shenhe as a baby. Brown tubby baby. Hello, goose.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
Who is Shenhe?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
What?
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway?
She's not an Adeptus. She's a creation mechanism, isn't she?
Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
I think you're misunderstanding what Adepti means.
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right.
I thought so.
Wait, what? What? You knew already?
Hey!
So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Well, it's not my fault you don't listen to your gut, okay? I was right. I didn't know I was gonna be right. It's just something I suspect.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Do you know what ordinary human beings are, ma'am? They're not murderous Never mind. I retract that statement.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
I mean...
Yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
A god's remains?
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old.
She was the baby!
In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
What?
That sounds so dangerous.
That sounds like I have a new god to go slay.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
Uh-huh. Why are you looking at Dragonspine?
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
Was she tubby? It's a cute Shenhe is tubby at age 6. That I wanna pinch those cheeky weekies.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Killed the beast?
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
I guess the god created the little tiny kitty witty. Tell me, was she chubby? I want to know if she was chubby little Shenhe.
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
So when Shenhe talks about her master, she means
Indeed,
you?
It is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
Yeah. Could you imagine if nations actually had constitutions? Yeah, new concept. You should probably try that.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age.
Dang.
Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Homicidal urges. Okay, so I was right. She is kind of like a homicidal psychopath.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Red ropes?
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
I mean, yeah, but it's not just her homicidal urges. That extends from an anger problem, right? She was walking off, huh?
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
As long as she doesn't murder me in my sleep, I'll be fine.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Yeah, you flew all the way here in the rain.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion?
Excuse me?
The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Danger might be lurking around you right now as I try to take your whole entire torso and shove it in the oven.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
I think you're late because it's storming right now.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
Oh, you're asking to be put in an oven. I see.
Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Will do! I still hate you. Man, I don't like you.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Oh, yeah. I just forgot to press the button. And Paimon says, everybody's falling over themselves. Like, yeah, I fell over quite a lot. I'm dead currently, but... Oh, no. I went 40 minutes over. Dang it. Press the wrong button. Can I go back like 15 minutes? Fine. Whoa! It what?
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Maybe.
Oh? How did you know?
She's perceptive, as you have to be in the wild.
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master.
Wait, I was gonna go in there? I thought this was an entire apartment. Wait a minute, hotel room. Wait, hold on. What the heck? How many rooms, how small are these rooms?
On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
I just walked up. Boy, you are perceptive. I mean, girl, you are perceptive.
After all, Master is... very talkative.
Yes. She also told me you were a chubby little child in a cave, and I wanted to pinch your cheeky wickies. That sounds creepy. In that mental image, you are my daughter, and I would love you and cherish you just like my daughter Ganyu. But Ganyu's 1,000 years older than I am. I don't even know what your age is.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
Oh, Paimon, that's normal.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit.
I understand that exactly.
Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend.
As I do everybody. It just depends on how you act towards other people that decides what I do to you.
For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Well, you are our friend.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
Oh no!
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Yeah, let's just do that. An hour and 20 minutes in.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
I hope they have found the other 2. She did say 3 people.
And another thing, we bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe.
Yeah.
Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
I'm back. It only took 3 minutes. Oh! How did I miss that? Excuse the freak me. How did I miss that? That you got that done in a night?
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Oh. Hi, Byron. Last time I saw you, you were thanking Ganyu for saving your tail.
Hey, Byron! And hey, Beto!
Beto?
And hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Oh, okay. Can you have a target altitude?
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
Who the heck is that?
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Okay, what do you mean more of my work?
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Yeah.
Beto, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of Sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Opera scene? I kinda see it, maybe. I don't know, open your mouth. Do beautiful flowers come out?
Greetings.
No, those weren't flowers, but it did sound very lovely.
These 2 are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Uh-huh.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
Okay.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in
Geo-user.
great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Oh, everybody here is giving their plaustrite away. What about the other stuff?
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
That's the bad part.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help him win.
In that case,
Uh-oh.
I have a proposal to make.
Uh-oh. Shenhe, calm yourself.
Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us. Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Makes the most sense.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
We won't be competing with each other, Paimon.
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon.
You think? It's kind of obvious.
The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
I mean, she said that.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
Okay.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Never heard of that place, but sounds good. You can trust Master Zhang's smithing skills. Oh yeah, I have heard of that place, I guess. I asked him for stuff, and he's like, oh, we ain't got no new stuff. And I was like, oh, you, my heart.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off. See you later.
At least I don't have to worry about Wonder Core.
Okay, let's go. By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus.
Uh-oh.
It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Uh-oh. That's about Shenhe. Oh, no. Well, crap. I'm on my way. I'm on my freaking way. Grilled tiger fish! You won't get your grilled tiger fish? It's fish, but it's tigers and they're grilled. Don't you dare ask me for fried. Leeway has the Dominion of Rex Black himself, of course. Wait a second. What, did I just ask you for ore? On my map? Master Zhang. Hello? The quest location is currently involved in other Where? What? No. Excuse me. Freaking crap, dude. I didn't want to do this. Mal, help me. Would you like that? Oh yeah, the camera angle's perfect. 3 servings of grilled tiger fish to go, please. Yeah, 1 serving, yeah, I don't care. This isn't Zhang. Why am I talking to you? Pay respects, twos for pervasive. Ask Max, what? MiHoYo, I need you to explain this weird crap that you just put me through. You told me he's in another quest. The quest had me to go to Chef Mao, who is not Zhang, and now you open it?
Ah, hello.
I'm asking the same
Are you here for
question.
something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
I need answers for what the heck just transpired.
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon, even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh?
Yes.
As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
So you're good at this.
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
I don't know what they're made of.
No? We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
Oh, I don't know what those are.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
No! Chi-Chi? There's Chi-Chi in the background. Why is she there?
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then, where do we start?
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff.
Oh!
Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Uh-oh!
I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact.
Uh-oh!
Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Uh-oh! Well, yeah. I've also been noticing that their feet are kind of shifting unnaturally during a cutscene. But Chi-Chi... Warning. Chi-Chi.
Oh, it's you.
Chi-Chi, what are you doing here?
Seaside. Dangerous.
Yes. That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
Chi-Chi is helping with the evacuation.
Evacuation?
Yes. Ningguang said there's something bad in the sea.
What?
So, she sent Chi-Chi to evacuate everyone.
What?
But no one will listen to Chi-Chi. So instead, Chi-Chi is guarding this place.
Oh no. I will bash everybody's face in.
If danger comes, Chi-Chi will protect everyone.
Oh, that's cute and adorable. Chi-Chi will protect everyone because I'll help you.
Don't go near the sea. It's too dangerous.
You don't go near it either. Hey, you didn't listen to Chi-Chi. What? Oh look, a spear coming out of the ground.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place here.
Uh-oh.
Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
Uh-oh.
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
What is the opposite of uh-oh? Oh, yeah? That sounds weird.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
Well, still, uh-oh, I guess.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
He didn't try to rescue her? I mean, capture is one thing, killed is another, you know that, right?
The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
Ah. And I would say, screw you, you die.
What a nasty piece of work. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
I'm sure it did.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand.
I would personally murder everybody who gave a child to any demon or sort of thing like a monster, even if everybody said, no, we're all gonna die. Well, you just gonna have to die. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe that's a strong opinion, but I will admit, you give a child, if you do that, you're on my list of people that should not exist, okay? Now, for that moment, I'm glad the village was destroyed.
Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation.
Oh.
When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Oh, there you go, Shenhe. Way to be everything those villagers weren't. I mean, oh my gosh. No wonder you're so homicidal. I'm homicidal.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so
you think,
destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Should I remain silent or just...
I really like this story.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I was worried that you would not like it.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
Well, from your perspective, it makes sense. But from another person's perspective, that just seems kind of rude.
I've never considered that before.
You've never I mean, okay. I mean, you're a child, right? Even as a grown adult, you would probably pee your pants when you saw a monster about to, eat you. I mean, come on.
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable.
That is true.
When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Yeah. I'm just tired. I'm tired. Wait a minute. Use visions? Aha. Can't get me underneath here. It's right there. Yeah, it would be better to use Noelle. Her vision is on her backside. Her cute backside. Woo! This is better than there. This is better. What's up,
A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
It's not spring yet, but I need a spring in my step. I somehow waited a long way. It's up here. It's right there. Yep.
There should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Sorry, Noelle. Come on, hurry up, my guy.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
Huh?
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Well, open your mouth wider.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
Is it just me, or is that trying to getting on your nerves?
Shenhe, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
Oh dear.
If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's
Shenhe.
Uh-oh.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Why did you point? Instead of, opening your freaking mouth.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhe?
Of course. This is the village.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Yeah, she'll be quite safe. I don't know if he will.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Hopefully it'll be something. Yeah, pick it up.
What's this?
Ragged notebook. Oh no, this is freaking long. Okay. The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I'll give you everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier. Your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe, but you regret nothing. Neither do I. Why the tears then, huh? Seems like you're lying. That's mean. I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I have read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter Shenhe. What? The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. Is that not what a cloud retainer said? That another Adepti said exact phrase? Is that Mountain Carver saying this? The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I am sorry, my love, forgive me. You too, Shenhe. Please forgive me. How stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize to both of you. In person? Something... What? Maybe this is the true story of the divine Damsel of Devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel?
Remember those times I said, after various statements you said?
Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier.
How could you, though?
According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
Uh-huh. That's the story I heard.
Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Not always. You can have 2 versions of it. Just don't retcon everything. At least it's shorter now.
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster.
A good summary. A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east of the village, but in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. I'm sorry. Okay, that's dark. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area.
His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjun.
She said uncle, so...
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium.
Dang it.
Let's have a look over there. This is it.
Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Oddly specific.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired Adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended.
If you never stand up for what you believe in, you're just going to be told to bow, and when you don't bow, you die. That's what people have to do. Stand up for what they believe in. Come on, get out there. Honk honk.
I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Yay! Can we go?
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Okay.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Speaking of which, where are you going?
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Uh-oh.
Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society.
Uh-huh.
So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
I mean, what can we do, Paimon? It's raining. There are clouds in the sky.
We can't let someone else beat us to it.
I doubt they'd ever find it. I doubt. I seriously doubt anybody would find some Subrosium. Subscribe-sium. Can you do that for me? Let's go. Let's freaking do this! Where the heck is Subrosium? No! Give me that! Okay, fine, I don't need you anyway.
What brings you here?
We just met, dude.
Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
I mean, Chi-Chi told us about the danger in the sea, but...
Ningguang didn't tell you.
No.
Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now. But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
Shao, what do you...
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor.
Okay, interrupt me.
If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Good on you. Meet Chi-Chi. Oh, wait. Yes.
That's everything we need. Let's head back and report in.
Thank you, Lord. Oh.
Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. I like ness. That is good.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Please do so in a hurry.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Waiting.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
We bomb a Fatui Harbinger place.
I'll sort that out.
You will?
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Oh, thank you.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest.
By the way, what do you mean about that?
In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
Okay.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all.
Hey.
But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Thank you, jeez.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Sorry, Beto. I can't drink on an empty stomach.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Yay! 2 in 1!
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Yay.
Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Okay. Let's go! Wonder Core. Ooh, those are pretty. I wish I could keep those for myself.
Ningguang's little secretary, we found all the materials!
Oh, already?
Yes. Be amazed at our mastery of time.
All three of you found them together. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you see the irony in that statement just as I do.
The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Yay!
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
Who is not here, unfortunately. So sad. She will be missed.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plus strike yet.
So? I mean, look, we all three found a plus right. I mean, you just lazy.
I can't believe it.
I can.
So close, but so far.
Oh, wow, just storm off.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Where's Beidou?
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right
Already
here.
asked that.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Okay.
All right, then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first.
Also, why is my face so white? Did I put some of that Dove cream on again?
This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
I seem to remember the last time we were on it, I was getting hurt. And I also tried to bungee off of it, but, okay. At least I didn't have to move. No, I have to move!
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment.
I don't know how you did that, but I don't care.
The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete.
Thank
Once
you.
the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
And as soon as it soars into the sky, Whatever is happening in the Stone Forest will rise up a monster. And it was like, oh, let's ram it again. Oh, goody.
Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I don't want to date you right now.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
Is she gonna do this to the point where she's not even going to ask a question? That's a loophole in the contract, my guy.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
That's a good idea.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Ha, she didn't even ask a question. That is a loophole if I've ever heard of one.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You didn't get to ask her your question, though. There's a loophole.
You're next. What is your question?
She didn't ask one. Can I have hers? I would like to, 1, what do you know about my sister? 2, go out on a date with... Wait, no, never mind. I guess I should give the other question to Paimon. Curse me and my compassionate ways.
I should clarify. I do not know your sister's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
I knew that was what you were going to say because I don't feel like you're the person to keep that important information from me.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh, well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Please don't ask anything stupid. Ask her for her measurements. It's better coming from you.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, an instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Did she ask a question?
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Loophole!
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Employment?
Great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang?
You gotta work for it.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Hey! Let's not... I mean, she didn't win, but I guess... Loophole?
Me?
Well, that's a question.
Yes,
but...
this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
1. That was 3 questions, right? I mean, loopholes, yeah, but I don't know. It seems like this contract thing with you is kind of wonky.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Just ask her if she's hungry and wants to go out on a date, a dinner date.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
That's a good question, but...
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
You don't know what that means, do you?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Oh yeah, nice timing.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Yeah, and why is it, what are your measurements?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about.
What'd you talk about?
It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Oh no, you're talking about the danger.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millelith have set up an ambush.
What?
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
I would like to know what you're talking about.
Beidou, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends.
What do you mean?
However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's
care.
better that you don't know.
Something flashed across my mind, and I'm astonished at myself. I was legitimately thinking about punching you in the face. I would never do that to you. And you... what?
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me.
Yeah, because I'm gonna ride it.
Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Oh, yeah. What? Cutscene. I like how we're just walking on an unstable gravity field. Oh no. Please don't tell me. That is not homicidal. Oh great, we're gonna ram it. Are we gonna ram it? That is bigger than homicidal, I think.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Baish.
Who is that?
Baish?
Hostile wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it.
Oh.
Let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Tidal wave.
Incoming!
Not a good thing to be on deck at that point.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
Oh yeah, everybody's dead. Break it! Freeze it! I gotta do something. I don't know how I have to do that, but oh well. Oh, jeez. I know. It's so epic.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
What are you doing?
Oh no!
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk.
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
I see. Oh, that's not much. I'm sorry, where did two of you come from? Hello? Whoa. Oh, that's not good.
Wind blade!
That's not good. What is this?
With the wind!
Take this. Please, 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 please. Uh-oh.
Manifest!
Oh no. It's gonna take a lot more than that.
Obey!
Steady up. Go. Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Come on! Yes, 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 yes! Yes, yes, yeah. What, the health isn't going down.
Unleash!
Don't worry, I got this. It's coming through the ground. Excuse me. That ain't right.
Nice and spicy.
Unleash by ordinance divine.
Disappear!
Don't leave. No, I wanted to stab you. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Of course you have another pattern. Another phase. Thank you.
Manifest! Obey!
No, I missed. I
Do
missed.
your master's bidding!
Oh, yes.
She's getting away. Shouldn't we go after her?
She's dying.
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her.
Okay. Oh, sorry, cut you off. Are you okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
Oh, that's what I do. I just follow people randomly.
Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
And get a lot more angry.
How did things go underwater?
We didn't drown.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Yeah, there is a crisis.
When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal.
Minimal?
Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Well, just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Oh.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion.
Not really.
Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous.
Oh no. There's a new imprint on a mountain in the shape of me.
If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
Ouch. That's savage.
You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time.
Pretty wise words coming from a goose.
Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
Not unless you get turned into cooked chicken.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
Yes, I am.
There'll be no need for that.
There will be every need for that.
Oh. They are all like this.
Yeah.
Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Aw, you offended the little goose woman.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
So spectacular that I actually eat.
Wow! Everyone's already seated!
I know. So am I.
It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
Hey, we've been to a banquet in this chamber before. It just happened to be during a time when a giant serpent thing came out of the water.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages.
Bourbon.
Fine wine is a delight to the senses.
Blah.
But it is far from the only one.
Good.
I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
As long as you don't get drunk.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
What?
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform the Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Oh, goody.
Hey, look! Ms. Yun is going on stage!
Break a leg. chills.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听，知道为敌人不是，自有知音。
That's me. I'm in an opera.
"彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。"
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
A little nasally for my taste, but guitar was good.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here
Oh,
you
no.
are. Great to see you.
As soon as I hear a from them, that's a bad sign.
Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an Adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for.
Thanks, I guess.
Let me pull up a chair, all right.
Oh, no.
We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That
Uh-oh.
is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
I have no comeback for that. That was very... That is the perfect comeback. I have nothing to say about it.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
It seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, you know, she's just homicidal.
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Wholesome wonders retreat in this sacred ice. Given this life surely won't suffice. Traveling in through this hopeless wonderland. Mountains tread with my bare hands. Red rose, her soul indescribable. Mistress, solitary star, please don't regret a thing and sing how you won't go too far. Never forget Damsel of Devastation. So bright, how will find the light. Damsel of recreation. Yeah. I understand your loneliness, shrouded in mystery in this. Let me be your constellation, away from your devastation.